on this Bambu Lab P series 3D printer in front of us. The product was manufactured by MartilloTech, which we acquired from distributor Call 3D. Following this, we will proceed with the unboxing and subsequent installation process. We need to do some preparation work before installing this chamber heating and purification system. We take out screws included in the accessory package. There are two specifications of screws, one for the X1 machine and one for the P series machine. Once you have chosen the screws that match your machine, we will move over to the printer itself. We must ensure the bottom of the chamber need to be clean, then we can lower the heat bed all the way down to the bottom of the printer. Then move the print head all the way to the left. At this point, you must completely power off the machine. After powering off, you can then install this active chamber temperature heating kit. If you don't power it off during installation, you could easily get shocked. So, how do we install it now? Here, I should mention that if you have a P-series machine, this side panel does not need to be removed. That is, when facing the machine directly, we do not need to remove the side panel on the right. However, if you have an X-series machine, you must remove that side panel. We can see what is inside the chassis. Here's two grooves. Now, look at the chamber heating kit. It has two bumps on the bottom. Make the two bumps on this heating kit. Align the two bumps to the grooves or slots. Once they are aligned, you place it on, and then we secure it to the machine's panel using the screws provided in the accessory package. Before installing this, you should thread the wire through here first. Make the wire through this spot. Now we will remove the entire back panel of the machine. Regardless of whether you have an X-series or P-series machine, we must remove the back panel on the rear of the machine. If you can't remember which screw goes into which hole, you can mark this back panel and then place the screws in the order you removed them. I have 14 screws numbered here. Now I try to remove these screws from it. After removing the back panel, we need to unscrew 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4. After removing these 4 screws, we can then start to pull the wire for the heater kit through. Before installing the heater, now that the back panel is off, we can perform maintenance on the machine's lead screw and smooth rods. Because after all, tearing it down takes a very long time. Let's take this chance. We can maintain this machine this time. For this heating assembly, before you tighten the screws, you need to take this 3M double-sided tape, the kind with some thickness, and adhere it right here. Do not stick it onto the side panel. If you adhere it to the side panel, it will be extremely difficult to remove the film block later for disassembly or maintenance. The reason for applying this tape is because just now, when I was securing this module in its upper position, after fastening it with that single screw up top, you'll find that the lower section still shakes if you happen to touch it with your hand. If it wobbles, it means it's not very stable, and if it causes resonance during printing, to avoid that we will stick a 3M double-sided tape underneath. As long as it's this thick, foam tape with a thickness under 1 millimeter, you can stick it on. Regarding the wire, this screw is removed, right? After removing it, try to push the fan hard. Push the fan upwards. Then, push hard on this and you will find where is a gap. Then you move this thing back a little, slowly creating a gap, and then we take this wire out through the gap inside here. May the force be with you, don't worry about breaking it, because it has what you might call a latch that catches in one spot, and then you push it upwards slightly after that. Then press it back, and then this section will detach. Then we can thread this wire. After this wire comes out here, don't pull it straight down. Instead, route it down, pass it through here, and connect it to the power source. Now here we also need to remove the trash bin assembly. The trash bin has 3 screws. There are 2 screws here. If you only remove these 2, you can't take off the trash can because of its position. There is also a screw here. You can access it through this hole in order to unscrew it. There are 3 screws total. If you're having trouble removing it, check the right side for an additional screw. Because this location also has a reserved screw position, my machine only used 3 screws. Then you will need 2 wrenches of different diameters. You can found the 2 screws above use the same diameter, and found the screws below here are all the same diameter. After that, we then remove these 4 screws. After removing them, we can install this wire. It's not 4 screws here, it's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there is 1 hidden here, making a total of 6 screws. Removing, we can take off this protective cover. Then connect this wire to here. Here. Blue to blue, brown to brown. Don't mix them up. The manual has this too. You can check the manual. You can also follow the official installation video. Once this wire is connected, replace this cover. Then tidy this wire back. Alternatively, you can tuck it over here or pull the wire toward the rear. I think it should be pulled backward because this area is the power source and it dissipates a lot of heat. We pull it down. Then tuck this wire into this side because this side mainly has a motor and doesn't dissipate much heat. After that, we put this plate back on, and that's it. After installation, first take out the green box with the activated carbon, then add additives that they provide. After installing the carbon, we need to shake this box because the particles are different sizes. Then try to replace the smaller ones. This is to prevent any particles from falling onto the fan, the heating fan. After installation, we can use this active chamber purification heating system. There is a switch here. This is for switching between automatic mode and manual mode. It is not the power switch. In automatic mode, it will automatically turn on or off according to the printing task of our printer. M stands for manual mode, meaning we must manually activate or deactivate it for every print. And we can see it is the switch. And this is the heating indicator button. And this adjusts the temperature. 3 options. Left is 40 Celsius, below is 45. The right button is 60 Celsius. For engineering filament prints, set the dial to 60 Celsius. This is the infrared detection probe. It senses if our print head is moving. When it detects the print head is active, it will automatically engage this heater and purification system. We press the power switch. You will hear the fan running with a whirring sound. Don't panic, even though you set it to automatic, you might wonder why it's spinning. This is because each press initiates an automatic startup sequence. It runs for about 2 minutes for detection, meaning checking if your machine is operating or not. It runs to prevent your machine from overheating and damaging the circuit equipment. It will run automatically for 2 minutes, and after those 2 minutes, it will shut down. This yellow light indicates that my device is currently running. Now I press the adjacent button again. And this red light shows it is heating. Pressing it will turn it off. If we need active chamber temperature heating, we still need to manually press this heating button. The auto and manual modes mainly depend on if the fan purification system follows the machine's operation. It does not control whether the heating is active or automatic heating. Regarding this purification filter medium, it is recommended that you replace it every 60 days. The unit itself is equipped with an H11 filter element. Better H13 filters are available at the Call3D store. Those who can should upgrade to H13 later. And this is the P1 series cabin temperature active purification heating system from MartilloTech. Let me explain why I installed this purification kit. As you can see, this machine rarely prints materials like ABS. It primarily prints PLA and PETG. The total operating time for this machine is about 2 or 3 months, about 3 months. If you run it all day, you can see a layer of fine dust on this door of the machine. That is volatilization. Whether you print PLA or PETG, there is always something volatilizing. For safety and personal health, I installed this kit. Now let's test it. I will print a small part to see if the air purification kit will activate in sync with the printer. You heard the sound? The air purification kit has automatically started. The working principle is that this infrared probe detects when the print head above is active, triggering the automatic startup. If you're interested in this air purification heating kit, visit www.call-3d.com. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.